There it is, you see. He just never misses a trick. And you just see the white going to the pack that goes in twice. There's the first kiss. And then just to bring things all in. Fourteenth frame now underway. Stephen Hendry hasn't potted a ball in the last two. Largest two to breaks of 87 and 133. He had chances in the first three. Didn't have chances. Michaela Tabb said it wasn't touching. I think Ronnie's I think I have a little debate on who's got the best hairstyle. I was going to hairstyle, I mean eyesight.
No, definitely.
Ronnie, you're going blind. I thought you were playing back. How do you put all these balls and you can't see where they're all touching?
I don't see what else he can do. Unless he just plays a little tap shot. That's what he did. Back to the balk end.
Sometimes, John, you see players all...
Can Stephen get back to the balk end? No, he couldn't. That was the shot that Ronnie didn't want to play when he was at the table, because it's an easy shot now to get the cue ball back to the balk end, but what's he playing, the double? Well, he played the snooker. The only reason we question that, although he did try to open the reds with the red he played. I suppose he's got to be careful here, Stephen. Yes, well played. Well played.
Ball carrier yet, there won't be one here. The next shot may be a safety into the ball carrier. Yes, he's got a couple of choices now to get thin off the bunch to get into balk. Well, great safety. He was in trouble there. I honestly don't think... Not that Ronnie's played too many safety shots this morning. I can't remember him not getting within 2 inches of the ball cushion every time he's played a safety shot this morning. And obviously means when you're cueing well in the balls, it obviously means you're going to be cueing well in the safety department, and that's the case this morning. Stephen's got no shot back into balk, so he's having to play the famous dump shot, but he's not got it. Ronnie will take this on. That's short.
One.
Yeah, Stephen will be really disappointed he didn't reach the cushion, and the fact that yellow's off the spot now means that he's still on a colour. It's amazing how matches can drift away from you when you... He'd be sitting there feeling like he's not played a shot this morning, John. But he had chances in opening 3 frames. But the last 3, he's just sat and watched.
3.
Yes, and unlike us who've been enjoying the play of Ronnie also, Stephen won't be looking at it that way.
4.
He'll be itching to get on the table. Comes from.
$11.
11.
12.
Couple of loose reds. Doesn't have the perfect angle to get onto the black, so he'll be looking at the angle next time, because the 4 reds just above the black spot, he'd love to go into those because he still have choice of
19.
red into each corner. Now this is perfect. You see, he just plays into the 4 reds if he's got. There it is, you see. He just never misses a trick. And you just see the white going to the pack that goes in twice. There's the first kiss. And then just to bring things all into play, make sure the white's going in at speed. And this is why we talk about going into the bunch with a dead white. Ronnie never does. He always makes things happen. And to make that so it's not a dead white, you have to...
$43. $44.
He just does everything so quickly when he's break building. You know, Hendry plays a... It'd have been 9 on the trot if you can win this frame. I'm sure Stephen Hendry, in his career,
51.
at the Crucible, has never lost 9 on the trot. He lost 9-0 once in the UK Championship to Marcus
52.
Campbell. Marcus is a great player, but I know that Stephen was having a little bit of trouble with his cue at the time. So this will be the first time he's lost 9 on the trot since Marcus Campbell won 9 on the trot.
$59. $60.
Not perfect on the blue, so he could possibly play a little cannon here just to hold the cue ball. He'd like to be able to run by the pack if he can off 2 cushions. And he could run by off 2 cushions, and he's perfect. I wasn't sure whether that shot was on. That shot could be a frame winner. That was beautifully played. Could be back-to-back centuries.
66.
The applause tells you that the frame is over.
6-2. Henry lost 7 on the trot to go to 13-2. But this is 9 on the trot, which is a record.
Made a break of 133 in the last frame, and the cue ball control was just, well, just poetry in motion.
81.
This, if anything, has been slightly better. He's cueing like a dream.
This is in the opening 3 frames. Ronnie has suddenly given a lift, the fact that he knows that Stephen is struggling to pot sometimes frame ball.
95.
If you let this man loose,
96.
you can see what he can do. Hendry's a genius, but undoubtedly Ronnie O'Sullivan is a genius.
102.
2 of the greatest players of
103.
all time. One of them is totally commanding this session.
$108.
Possible
110.
135 on, which will eclipse the 133 of the previous frame.
113. 117. 122.
2 total
128.
clearances on the trot. It just doesn't get any better than that. Stephen Hendry can only sit and watch. O'Sullivan in unstoppable form at the minute and goes further clear.